Hello and welcome to Social Buzz Extra here on Global Television. You know how we do it, bringing you trending issues from around the world. The only All right, yes, welcome back. This is Social Buzz Extra here on Global Television. Like I was saying earlier, whatever it is that is trending, we are hopping on it, we are picking it. If it's trending anywhere around the world, if it's on social media, that means it's trending and we are picking it. Last week we had a whole lot. In fact, earlier this week, it was a whole lot of drama unfolding. I am your host, Ogochku Mobno, and I have with me someone that is going to dissect so many topics here today, Samuel Odi. Samuel, how are you doing?
I'm very well. Good to have you back on social board.
How's it been? Let me just even ask you, how's it been like all this while? I know I was away for a few days and you took over the program. So how was it like for you?
It's just there, you know.
Did you have fun?
Well, yes, I had fun. Like I had to express myself so much because I wasn't happy with a whole lot that I've seen.
Keep it locked
So
in.
I'm just asking for the
God to help
to help me.
You know, when it comes to
Yes.
social trending topics, honestly, sometimes you see something and you're like, then you feel how the commenters, you know, you feel their pain whenever they are commenting.
True.
Anyway, we'll go right there into the first topic for today, and we're talking about the house increment that must not exceed a certain amount, which is 20%. This is a proposal from the House of Reps. The House of Representatives has condemned the arbitrary rent increase across Nigeria, urging that no rent increment should exceed 20% of the existing rate, regardless of infrastructure upgrades or other consideration. The decision followed a motion presented by Basi Akiba, who represents Calabar Municipality, Otupani Federal Constituency, titled Need to Regulate Arbitrary Rent Increase and Protect Tenants from Exploitation. The House called the federal government to prioritize investment in affordable housing projects to guarantee access to low-cost housing for citizens and ease pressure on the rental market. In a related resolution, the lawmakers directed the Inspector General of Police and the Controller General of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, to ensure that security officers at checkpoints who operate in plain clothes are properly identified. He went further to also express concern that the absence of clear identification for office was inconsistent with international standards and hindered accountability. Well, that is another story that joined the reason why I actually brought this story was because it talks about house rent, and I know this rent issue affects everybody, so it is a social trend. You need to see the comments, but we're going to pick a few of them before we start dissecting it. So the first comment is coming from Gold Hog 99, and Gold Hog says, the government should help by building low-cost houses for the people with that private sector. Okay, I think he is trying to say people who actually work in the private sector will be able to increase the rent outrageously. In other same time, you only increase rent by 5% every year. All right, the second comment is coming from Abosco, and Abosco says, make they just give everyone line to report landlords because if them create some organization to fight this, they will collect bribe. Okay, so many persons are losing hope in the government. All right, the third comment is coming from Living Assay here, and Living Assay says, not until the government creates like a regulatory system monitoring this, trust me, it won't be effective. All right, Samuel. Rent issue is something that affects everyone right now. Yeah. I am going through it. You are going through it. Everyone out there is going through it. And we've all often seen them, maybe they paint, a landlord paints the house and it increase the rent by, 100% or 50%. And you're asking yourself, what exactly is going on? Now, this is a motion that has been, brought out there by the House of Representatives that, okay, 20% at least if you want to increase house rent, it shouldn't be more than 20%. What do you say? I'm
Well,
sure you've heard the comments too.
Well, first time I would say the government is actually coming down to the actual problem that concerns the citizens. Now, they are talking about creating a body that will supervise all of that. Like the other commenter said, they will collect bribe. Now, we need sanitization, but let's leave sanitization first. That's another different conversation. But the major thing now is these landlords now need to be checkmate. You know, they need to be checkmate, because you see someone with an old house, the worst that, or the highest that he or she can do, the landowner or the house owner would do, is to paint, or probably if there was no gate before, mount a gate, and then the next thing, ask the people that were staying there before to either pay a certain amount, increase the rent by, like you rightly mentioned, the 100%, some even 150%, some 200%. They will just like say, no, they are selling the house, or they'll just do a small renovation, and then the next thing they will hike the price. That is happening everywhere in Abuja. And then there's this guy that checkmates on social media, that checkmates real estate people and house owners. I can't really have a glimpse of his name right now, but he's always coming out to shout P1 real estate, refund money to this, this building is not worth this, and then he has been calling on the government to, you know, sanitize this, you know, housing issue, and then creating and building a low-cost housing for Nigerians is actually something the government can actually do. But most of the times, when the government builds something like this, they take it further than town, and then it's going to be either you pay the rent or you pay it in transportation, because most people will look like, okay, this house is far. They'll think of security wise, they'll think about office, they'll think about their worship
This
centers,
time they have to go
they'll think about the schools where their children will have to come to, and then yes, the house is low, but other expense that will bring them to the city center where they work and all of that is something that we'll see look into. So at the end of the day, the government needs to look at it holistically and then create something that would work very well for its citizens, which is their primary assignment.
Okay, so let's even take it from the perspective of the landlords. Honestly, sometimes I think they have to start from the grassroots. Whatever it is you want to kill, if you really want to kill something, then make sure that you start from the foundation.
Yes.
Let's look at building materials, the cost of building materials. I know someone who is currently building, and the person said he has spent it's like a 4-bedroom duplex, and he has spent nothing less than 100 million.
On a 4-bedroom
duplex. On a 4-bedroom duplex.
In 2025.
In 2025. Now, this 100 million, let me just finish, beg your pardon. So this 100 million, actually, if you look back to 2012, this 100 million will get you like 4 very nice 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom houses that you can buy, honestly. So I think they should start regulating the prices of building materials first, because these things are really, really on the high side. Don't you think so?
Well, all of this, you're not far from the truth. In 2025, yes, if you want to build or you want to buy a land now, you would actually know what you're getting yourself into. Definitely, you know how deep your pocket is. Now, exchange rate is there, regulated. Now, we need to even start manufacturing all of these things ourselves, because most of these guys, they import custom duty, clearance.
But are we still going to patronize ourselves? That's the problem.
The thing is, if you build a standard and build a community for yourself to have good products, of course you have your own customers. But now, where I have a problem is if you're building your house in 2025 and your price is outrageous, the government needs to still sanitize it that, okay, you can't like collect your 100 million in 1 year, because there is a house that you're building that will last forever if you use good materials. And then if you do all of those things, then you make your money. You can't just invest 100 million and expect to get back 100 million and profit in the next couple of weeks or months. It's not possible. It's not rocket science. It doesn't happen anywhere. But my major concern is those that have old houses. Some are even mud houses. They'll just paint it. They'll just plaster it, use waterproof cementing, and then afterwards they'll now paint and then starts, extorting people and call it rent. I think we should move to the next.
Honestly, at this point, I feel like I'm too serious.
I think we should move to the next subject.
You're beginning to unleash your anger right now.
Like
it feels like you're going through one right now.
No, I'm not going through. I know people who are going through, something like
I went through one. I will not lie. I went through one, but I'm not going to even start saying it because I might just drop some tears from my eyes. Anyway, so I'm moving over to the next topic because I feel like I was becoming too serious with this whole thing. Let's leave it for other programs. All right, User has expressed concern over viral video making waves online. An ex-user named That Port Harcourt Boy has expressed concern over a video where ladies were kneeling down and the spouse sitting to express their love. According to Port Harcourt Boy, he said, "You people that are supposedly being celebrated also knelt down happily, while the person that is celebrating you is sitting down. How cute, sir. How cute." Anyways, that's how it ends his quote. How cute, but that's a bit of like a sarcasm, honestly. That's how cute. Well, I'd like us to look at the video so that we'll actually get an understanding of what he's trying to explain.
Now lift up the head of your wife and just look at her. I want you to sing a love song for her. Sing a love song for her. Just sing a love song for her. Just sing a love song for her. Sing a love song for her. Sing a love song for her. Sing for her. Sing for her. Àwọn kan kọrin ìsọjí o. So people are singing revival song. I want you to promise and say, "Baby, I will take care of you." Look at her face and say, "I will take care of you. I will honor you." Say, "I will take care of you." Tell her she's beautiful. Is she not beautiful? No? Now tell her you are beautiful. Tell her 5 things that you love about her.
All right, we've seen that video, but quickly before we start talking about it, I know Samuel has a lot to say. So I'd just like us to rush through the comments, and we have a few comments here, and let's hear what exactly people are saying. And the first comment is from Susie Mayana, and Susie says, "Being on your knees to a man that's not God is slavery." Okay. All right. Roberto could calm down.
I'm sure this person is single. I'm very sure. I'm very sure.
All right, the next one is coming from Queen Kate Elfrida, and Queen says, that's how African men place women. They will never see women as equals. Sad. The third comment is coming from Precious, and Precious says, someone said the same cute video we all watched. Please point out what was cute about that video. What happened to sit on your husband's lap or hug your wife? Okay, Samuel.
Okay, one. You see, talking about equality now, there is nothing like, there is no how you can push it. Any woman can push it in this life to be equal to a man because God has already ordained it. So all these ones looking for a man and woman are equal like this, that's
bullshit. Let me use your word. That's bullshit.
that's nonsense. That's arrant nonsense. But now, this is just the kind of persons that will be making comments and then either not having any relationship or jumping from one person to the other. This is when a lot of things like this happen in religious places. Automatically, they can take this home. This is for them to rekindle the love that they had for each other. This is helping. This is the man, whether a church or a seminar or for couples. This is a place for them to like rekindle that lost fire. Sometimes when people get married, children come in, they focus more on the children and then forget the partner. This is a place of the man like saying, okay, I'm renewing my love to you, like I'm appreciating you for everything I'm doing. Then them going on their knees doesn't mean that it's slavery. You understand? You are just honoring your man, but while you know that you are actually the head of the house as a woman. So that's just basically what it is. So the man is just saying, yes, I got you. That's just literally what that means. So him coming, this set of 2 MB people on X account making comments like this, I'm very certain that
those that are not married.
I'm very certain that they are broke and they don't have a man in their life.
What if they are not broke? What if they have a man?
They are broke.
Sometimes people come out to say things that they don't mean. No.
And the funny thing is, I'm even pitying the people that will take them serious because of the fact that, okay, they might even have a man, and these ones now cannot even move if the man did not say move. But
that's
you come behind the screen with your 5 MB
keyboard warriors
and be texting and be trying to destroy. I just pity those that will take them serious. That's all I have to say.
But
the basic thing is there is nothing like equality. God has ordained it for the man to be the head. So there is nothing anybody or any AI or any thing would say different to like change that narrative. You would just be pouring water on a rock.
All right, so this is my 2 cents about this. Honestly, I find this video very, very sweet, very interesting. When I saw this video some days ago, I think I saw it yesterday.
Everywhere.
Yeah, you could see that the ladies were happy.
You know, people,
the ladies were happy to do this
things.
because honestly, I think this is what, let's even bring religion, because this is happening in the church. I think this is what the Bible is talking about, being a submissive wife. And it's not just being submissive because you're kneeling down, but this is like a sign of being a submissive wife, you know, part of it. I've seen ladies who, before they serve their husband, they kneel down, or maybe they kind of bend to serve their husband, and you get to see that, okay, this person adores, respect their husband, and these people are actually happy about it. Honestly, some people really take some things very on a different way.
Let's go beyond the religion and spirituality. This is a cultural thing for us Africans. You can't take this away. That's why till tomorrow, if you want to get married to a Yoruba lady as a man, Emma Dobale straight up. You must dobale, full dobale, like you would prostrate to the family of the wife before. And then they will ask you, is it your money you are using or you are begging? Toxin and money they use, whether you go see why. You will not see why.
All right, another thing again I picked from this story was, you know, the singles. That part got me. I almost cried because it's more like they're talking to me.
I pity
like,
those that don't have data.
At that point, you can imagine, or your phone has gone off. I cannot charge, you know, because you cannot charge in church and all of that. But honestly, it was a sweet scenario. It's a very good one. No one should actually come and condemn things. When people are happy with it, don't condemn their lives. Everybody has a different life. Just like someone come out and say, why are you dressing like your miracle in the Hallelujah Challenge? People are just fooling yourself and all of that. Please, if they're comfortable with it, allow them to do what they're comfortable with, and everybody should live their life. All right, we'll be moving over to a very interesting topic. I know you have been waiting for this.
Yes.
Very dark man. Vincent would say, you know, like his name is, but we know him as very dark man, with a clash with the China Rose issue. We all know the thing has been cooking for some time now, and everybody has just been trying to be on a safe side. Oh, let's not talk about it. Oh, let's not say it. But I think it's becoming too much, because like almost every day we get to see very dark man on our screen. If he's not trying to trend for something bad, he's trying to pull somebody down. He's trying to, I think it's becoming too much. And let me just go back down to memory lane a bit. How very dark man came, you know, to the limelight. You know, it was when he was fighting people making what do you call it? Is it bleaching cream? Yes. Like we all know it, you know, all of those skincare. And you know, he started with a particular brand, and he tried to pull her down because okay, she made a mistake, sold the wrong skincare to someone, it didn't work, she refused to refund and all of that. It all led to police, and everyone was like, oh, he's doing something good. Well, yes, that's great. But I think the whole fame and money got to him. So right now there is no part of, oh, this is the boundary, let me stop here. And the word activist, I don't think he's even playing that role. I would like you to contribute more on the China Rose and very dark man incident. Okay,
I think the falling out, you know, business is something very interesting.
Igbo man.
And relationship is what builds business and the trust, right? Now, very dark man said, you know, what's this called? China Rose. They invited him to China. They spoke about the product, blah, blah, blah. Very dark man came and said, yes, this is what we will be shipping down to the country. He's going to have his name branded on it and all of that and all of that. And then now the whole thing didn't turn out, you know, well. He now come out again to say that the fact that they've seen videos of him with this said individual, the China Rose guy, and doesn't mean that they can be able so, you know, he's an man with integrity and all that he can do business with, because the man is said to have multiple, you know, Facebook accounts and all. Now, we don't know if the man actually owns all of those Facebook accounts, or people are being smart to, you know, create Facebook accounts to be able to defraud people. But long story cut short, now, you're trying to bring down B-Lord down, you try to bring Nedu down, you try to bring that person, this person down, and then you are also saying government this, government that, and all of that. Yo, bro, focus on
Where do you
one.
stand?
Where do you stand? Now we know Mama P, she's focused on activism.
Mm-hmm.
We know Showore, focused on activism. We know Peter, focused on activism.
Mm-hmm.
There's this guy, I don't know why I keep forgetting his name, that is real estate, that is always focused on the real estate.
Everybody has a niche.
Everybody have a niche. If you want to focus on being a guy that does stuff, and then make money from adult films, fine, focus on that. Then we'll know that's what you're doing. And then if you want to focus on activism, talking about the government, drawing the attention to things that you need to do, just like what I saw him doing in, was it those states when Fina's sister had...
Okay, the accident, yes.
and all that. Yeah, I think that was like, okay, yeah, we see you for once, you're like very focused on doing something very, very good. But now, you're jumping from here, trying to bring this down, saying you want to crash markets in Nigeria. With one container. If you obey the one day, you've not started. You've not started. You've literally not started. So he should just focus on one thing and then allow people to do their business. Business is business. If you come to my store and then my price is not good for you, you go to another person's place and buy. It's that simple. Not try to bring someone down because you want to. There's no point you're even proving.
So in summary, he's doing too much.
In summary, he's a jack of all trades and master of none.
All right, let's end it here.
Bye-bye.
Anyways, that's it for Social Buzz Extra today on Global Television. I wish we had more time but Samuel just shuts me up right now. I don't even know what to say. Very that man. No problem. Let's just end it here. So from August Kumobno and Samuel Odi, thank you for watching, and please do not forget to always follow on all social media platforms, especially on YouTube. Go follow up, watch Social Buzz Extra, and use the social media handles you're seeing right here on your screen and be part of every conversation. We want to hear your comments. Drop your thoughts there. I am August Kumobno, and today we are saying bye for now.